Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will use the Azure portal to enable end-to-end encryption using encryption at host. What happens is when you enable encryption at host, data stored on the VM host is encrypted at rest and flows encrypted to the storage service. Right? So temporary disk and ephemeral OS disk are encrypted at rest with platform managed keys when you enable end-to-end encryption. The OS and data disk caches are encrypted at rest with either customer managed or platform managed keys, depending on what you select as the disk encryption type. For example, if a disk is encrypted with customer managed keys, then the cache for the disk is encrypted with customer managed keys. And if a disk is encrypted with platform managed keys, then the cache for the disk is encrypted with platform managed keys. So we have a prerequisite that we must enable the feature for the subscription before we use the encryption at host property for the virtual machines or virtual machine scale set. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. I am logged on to the portal, so I'm going to go to my subscription. You click on the subscription. You click on provider. You click on encryption. You click on Microsoft.compute. You see that it is registered. Now you will open up Cloud Shell. Let it come up. I am just mounting the storage for the Cloud Shell. Give it few seconds. Okay. I am gonna run a command. Register Easy Provider feature. Feature name would be encryption at rest. Provider namespace. Be Microsoft.compute. Encryption at rest. So the status, as you will see, that it's registering. So it will take a few minutes for it to register, and then I will confirm the status using the get Easy Provider feature using this command. So if you would see, I have run this command and it is still, the status is registering. So once it will complete, then we will proceed further. Okay, let's see. Okay, it is registered now. Now I will deploy a VM with the platform managed key. So I'll just minimize it. I'll go on home. I'll create a resource. 2019. And I will do it this. I will do my VM. I'll go with West US 2, no platform, standard. I'll go with this size. I'll do the username and password. I'll also select ports, DEX. I'll do redundant storage. I'll do encryption at rest with the platform managed keys. Networking. It's the usual. I'll pause the video and come back when this deployment is completed. Okay, till the time this is working, I'm going to open up another tab and sign into the Azure portal and deploy a VM with the customer managed keys. For that, I will do the key vault and the disk encryption set. Let me create a key vault. Let me quickly create a key vault. I'm going to create it in the new access policy. Do networking, tags, create. Let it run. And then I will generate the keys. Okay, my deployment is complete. I'm going to go to resource. I'll just generate the keys like I did in the previous video. And click on create. Enabled. I'm going to set the disk encryption set again like I did previously. I'm going to pause the video and come. So if you remember, we create a disk encryption set in the same region and the resource group. And I select encryption at rest with a customer managed key. I select the key vault and the key that I have provisioned. I'll just click on review create. I'm going to select the current version. It will run the final validation. And I'll hit create. When this is complete, I will deploy a VM. And under the disk section, I will use encryption at rest with a customer managed key, and then I will disable the host based encryption. And that is how, by deploying a VM with the platform managed key, then deploying a VM, then I will set up the disk encryption set, then you deploy a VM, then you disable the host based encryption, and that is how you enable the end-to-end encryption using the encryption at host. The deployment is in progress. I'll pause the video and come back. Deployment is complete. Successfully granted the permission. I will create a virtual machine now. Create a resource. I'll select this. and I will quickly give a name in this. Lower down the size, username and password. I'll go on to disk. Onto the disk option, I will select encryption at rest with a customer managed key. Right, so my disk encryption set is this. Networking, management, I'll go with defaults. Now, this is the VM that I am deploying. I'm deploying a VM with encryption at host enabled. Now, if I want to disable the host based encryption, I'll have to stop this VM, deallocate this VM, then under the disk option, I will have to disable the host based encryption. But now, so that is how you enable the end-to-end encryption using the encryption at host. I hope this was informative for all of you guys. If you have any further queries, please mention them in the comment section. And in the next video, we will see how we can enable double encryption at rest for the managed disk. Okay, stay tuned and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day.